Alright, time for my round 1 game of this one's MSEM GP. Playing blue-green ramp splashing light for sideboard cards against my opponent who is on mono-white bulls. So, well, I mean, they're a mid-rangey deck and I'm a rampy deck, so I think I'm favored in this matchup. They're on the play, which, I mean, I'd rather be on the play, but it's fine. They don't have, like, turn 1 counter spells, right? Oh, they're running 4 invalidates. Ugh, okay, that's annoying. Hopefully they don't have turn 1 invalidates, I guess. Do they have other 1-drops? No, so yeah, if they have invalidate, well, no, they also have Dawn Pill Forge Master, which I guess is another 1-drop, and that would make them tap out, so I guess I just hope that they tap out for Dawn Hill on turn 1 so that I don't have to play around invalidate. Oh, they're going down to 5. That's extra bad for them. So that's, I mean, I'm pretty sure I always jam Nitrous Renewal on 1, even if they have Invalidate, just because what else am I doing? If that happens, then I guess I skip turn 2 playing Crumbly Shrine tapped, and then try to jam Recall turn 3, and hopefully it doesn't get countered. I mean, they can like Shifang Hu me, and that also prevents me from casting Recall on time. Well, untapped White Land. Cool. I wonder what they're holding up right now. I mean, they could also just not have it, and they just don't have a 1-drop. They're only playing 8 possible 1-drops in their entire deck, so it is entirely possible that they don't have. Okay, cool. Resolves and Kernon's going on top. Yeah, I want stuff to jam so that I don't get wrecked by a single invalidate on my 3-drop. I think Recall's getting jammed first, and then Kernon's coming down. I mean, actually, they know about Kernon, they don't know about Recall. Do I jam Kernon first? If I jam Kernon and it gets countered, I guess that's actually fine. Is there is there a tutor target that I really want to get right now? I'm actually not super sure about if I have one. Okay, that's pull-up pools, and they're keeping mana up. So what can they be holding up on 2? They only have invalidate, right? So they I guess they just don't have plays, or they're really holding the invalidate right now to hit my 3-drop. Unfortunately, I don't actually have anything else I can do right now, so I think I do jam Karnon, and then, well, if they had Shifang Hu, they would have played it this turn, so they don't have Shifang Hu in hand. What else do I need to worry about? Yeah, I think it's just Shifang Hu that I need to worry about, or or if I make this play, it's only Shifang Hu that would punish a recall next turn. So I think I go for it. Do I want to fetch blue? How do I get screwed if I fetch blue? If I top deck Pale Scatter, but I can still fetch Lumbering. I think I'm fine fetching Island here. And yeah, I just jam Karnon into possible counterspell. Are they going to validate that? They don't have a validate? Cool. Alright, so what 2-drop is the best thing to grab right now? Actually, I think it might be Ramsey. I need to look at my deck because I don't have it open on the side. I mean, yeah, I think I just fetch Ramsey here, and that sets up things pretty nicely for me. It's either Ramsey or Sackville, and Sackville dies to a single removal spell, so I think I grab Ramsey here and just set up for next turn. Post board, is there any other 2-drops I would bring in? I mean, I could think about post board later, but I technically have Scion Silence. The post board, maybe that's worth something. I don't think Scion Silence is that great in this matchup, because I think a lot of their cards are active. Well, I mean, they also have their own silences. I wonder what happens if you name Scion with Scion. I mean, okay, I mean, it's pretty easy to know what it does. It just turns off all the Scions, basically. And that's Helena. So looks like they do have Helena. Are they going to plus, or are they going to minus? They can minus to get rid of the Kernon. They can plus to make it 1-1, but they can't do both. And if they plus here, I think, yeah, I just use Vivian and... Oh, does this only kill creatures now? Yeah, they're plussing. I can't actually kill Helena. Huh. And that might be annoying. So Helena minuses to kill creatures. I mean, Vivian is still going to survive. Do they have anything that actually kills Vivian? Oh, okay, they have changed to the rock, which, like, I think they have way bigger things to worry about right now than that. So I have access to 6 mana this turn, or 5. I have access to 5 mana without having to sack the land aura because of Kernon plus. I think that's what I'm going to do. Vivian is just going to plus and try to find something. The alternative is to recall Forgotten, but I think I should I just want to get Vivian down on board right now. Now fetch Lush Oasis now because, yeah. So Kernon plus, nice, I mailed a recall. So play down Vivian, plus Vivian, milled another recall. Okay, that's nice. So that's 2 recalls in yard. They have Grave Hate main, right? Not really. Okay, that's good for me. Then Vivian can manage to kill the red cleric and swing into. Is that better than just making a 2/2? I think I want to keep their clerics away because real more. Yeah, I need to kill that so that Helena doesn't get a free angel next turn. And let's just link that, like, yeah, and then get some chip into Helena, and yeah, that's my turn. So next turn I get to do Pale Scatter shenanigans with Ramsey. Yeah, the math doesn't work out that well. But right now I have another turn on down tick, so if there's anything I want to get back from my graveyard or any creature or lands, Vivian can plus and flip into Greenwood Outrider. Okay, there is Disciple. And okay, they get the Fairy anyways, or they get the 5/5 anyways because they had the other polyp pools. So it ended up not really working out for me. Okay, so Vivian Minus kills one of the flyers. Then I guess I just have to deal with the fact that they have another really big flyer. But a bunch of Recall Forgotten Aeons should be able to eventually bury them. I mean, I could keep plussing Vivian. Okay, that's a Promised Exaltation. That needs to die eventually too. I have three Vivians in the deck, and those are all my removals for big flying guys. So I'm hoping that it ends up working out for me. So next turn I actually have access to Kurnon Plus on the Forest plus the Aura Sack, so that's what Pale Scatter, and then stick the Aura here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can go Pale Scatter into Recall. Okay, yeah, there is the big flying thing. And that's another Amber Hills. So I mean, big flying thing is scary. They also have Promise Exaltation, which will start. I mean, it gives lifelink. It exiles creatures. Okay, so it could nuke. It could possibly nuke Pale Scatter. I think I always start by plussing Vivian here. Yeah, and that's a Ramsey, I guess. I still didn't flip Greenwood Outrider though, so hopefully that I'll find a Greenwood Outrider eventually. Alton Surveyor does nothing right now, right? So it's just going to be Vivian Minus to blow up the Disciple, and then Ernon probably dies to Aspect to Faradia Swing. Then Pale Scatter is pretty small right now, actually. Okay, well, not much I can do here. So I guess I grab another Forest. Yeah, might as well get 2 basics now. So then do Pale Scatter, Ernon Plus. I could get another. I can weave in another Ramsey in the meantime, but I don't think I need to do that yet. So I'll do this. Make the Blossom. Get the Antelope. I could actually do another Recall Forgotten Aeons and then play a. Well, I already play a land for a turn, so I guess I probably should just try to get recalls onto the board now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I mill all my? Okay, I turns out I milled a bunch of recalls. That's good for me, I guess. Do I have more? I only have one more land play left, so I guess that's Amber Hills tapped because I don't have anything else to do with my mana right now. So that's 1, 2, 3. It's a 4/4 right now. I guess I Vivian. It doesn't really matter why I Vivian mines because so if I leave both these guys up, they're just going to kill both my planeswalkers, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I should just Vivian minus and kill Disciple so that I don't get another aspect of Faradia. And then yeah, end my turn. So I do have to follow up Death in Bloom, which actually grabs Zach Vivian. Okay, that might be something. So that lets me nuke another big flyer. And then I guess I just get some more. Okay, they're going to exile the big thing. Yeah, makes sense. An aspect of Faradia killing me in 3 swings is also a problem because that means I don't really get time to wait around and do stuff. Promise Exaltation. Yep. It could also just put counters on this guy to make it kill in 2 turns instead, which could be a problem. I mean, I'm assuming they're just going to start nuking my guys. Actually, no, they're probably swinging into Karnon, so I think that's I'm safe for 1 more turn. Okay, they're going to exile Pedal Scatter, which makes sense, and there goes Karnon. And my deck being unable to answer Helena is kind of annoying. I mean, what was the Ram deck doing before that would answer Helena? I think it was just going over top of it usually, which usually just involved like big Green Sun Zenith plays. And that's Mysterious Cataract. I still have 3 more Kernons left in the deck, so those can minus to get back creatures. So I'm not too worried about Greenwood Outriders just yet. I should just Death and Bloom, get back Kernon, or get back Vivian, kill Promise Exaltation, and then the Vivian dies to Aspect on the backswing. Can I do that and also get Recall out this turn? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because this is going to make mana on the same turn. 9. Access to 9 mana this turn just makes it 10. Death and Bloom plus Vivian is 8 mana total, so I have 2 more mana left over. I guess I can Ramsey. I can weave in a Ramsey here or there. Ramsey Trumps isn't going to be that useful. So I should just try to get guys on board so that once Greenwood Outrider comes down, I get a really big swing. So what, like this, and then this. Yeah, I don't think I can weave in a recall. So I have to just go for it. Yeah. Like here, I should start fetching now so I don't run out of lands in my deck. What's actually even left here? Yeah, I'm almost out of stuff. I'll fetch another Lush Oasis, and then I'll put down the Forest. So Death and Bloom goes on the Forest. That mills 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a Kernel, and well, I need to get Vivian now. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, why did I think I had more mana than I had access to? Oh, whatever. So Vivian pluses to mill again. Oh, that's a Rova. Yeah, I guess I take that for next turn. So then I minus to blow up Promise Exaltation. I can actually swing into Helena, right? Oh, did I miss it? I missed Ramsey trigger. I need to stop missing Ramsey triggers. But I can swing into Helena right now, which trades one of my Antelopes for a Helena downtick. Not worth it. Not really. Or actually, no, it kind of is, because I'm going to start playing down a lot of recalls once stuff works out for me. Yeah, but here missing Ramsey trigger kind of sucks for me because the number of Antelopes I have actually does matter quite a lot. At least Vivian eats up another aspect of Faradia swing. No, Serene Chapel can swing to Vivian and also get rid of Recall Forgotten Aeons. Well, they can't really stop the Rova from coming down, right? So I play just Rova, Recall Forgotten Aeons. Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I can do that next turn. I'm actually starting to run out of cards in deck though. And I don't have that much recursion. Or I have the Kernons as recursion, but I'm starting to run out of Kernons soon. I only have 1 Kernon left. I've already used up my Death and Bloom. Ion of Silence. Oh, are they preemptively killing Rova? I mean, that would make sense. Is it still called? Yeah, it's still called Rova. No, they're. Are you sure this works? I mean, technically it's a legal play, but blessing to, I guess, make a 1/1 now. I'm assuming they're going to name Rova now. Like they know Rova's in my hand. And my main game plan right now is to just build up a really big board. Yeah. I mean, it's still a 7/7 at least. So now my plan is to just recall a bunch and then try to find my last Greenwood Outrider and try to use that to win the game. Although my storage count is not that high right now because I didn't spend that much time, or I didn't draw into the Primal Resurgence part of my deck. How many Petal Scatters? I still haven't drawn many Petal Scatters yet. Right, Well, speak of the devil. Didn't attack with Serene Chapel either. I think I should just try to get all the recalls out of my yard before they start exiling it. So how do I do that? I have access to... Actually, I only have one more island left in my... Or one more fetchable target off Mysterious Cataract left in my deck, right? So I should probably just fetch it now before I accidentally lose everything. Or no, I can Petal Scatter onto Mysterious Cataract, and that actually makes my fetch lands useful even beyond running out of fetch targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 technically. I guess I just do Petal Scatter into Coalesce Recall. I feel like that's probably the best play here. Yeah, I guess so. Play Petal Scatter, start spreading the blossoms. Do I need, yeah, sure, whatever. I probably need more. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I should play this untapped just to play around and validate. Even though my opponent probably doesn't know that I don't have fetch targets left. Actually, if I was going to do that, I probably should have. Well, there's Greenwood Outrider, so if I make it through a turn, I might have it. Okay, yeah, I definitely should have Petal Scattered onto a Mysterious Cataract, because now I can't actually. Well, I couldn't have played anything else either, right? Because I've been tapped. Okay, so it doesn't matter here. I still play up Mysterious Cataract, and then I just wait and see. Yes. Did I forget to exile on my recall? No, apparently I just... Wait, what did I do? Did I, like... Oh, I play it from my hand. Ah, wait, what the heck did I do? Oh, right, the way I tapped meant I was playing it from... Okay, well, I assume I have to judge call for this, so I'll just pause that real quick. Alright, judge rolling is to just fix it, so I guess this goes here, this goes here. Is there any point in swing? Yeah, there is a point in swinging here because either they trade off some stuff or Helena loses some. Well, no, I'm building for a wild court or green with outrider. I should just hold. But yeah, I think the correct play there was to play out Mysterious Cataract on tap and then Pell Scatter onto Mysterious Cataract so that it's actually useful for something even after I run out of fetchables. Because now I'm actually. Oh yeah, they're just going to hard exile stuff now. I mean, how big is my guys with Greenwood Outrider? I only have one Greenwood Outrider left, and I have one way of getting it back in my deck. I still have one Vivian left over too, so that could be something that gets me out of stuff. My story count is at 1, 2, 3, 4. So Greenwood Outrider means that I can attack through anything, or mostly anything they put down to hit Hanela. Apparently, okay, they're going to get rid of my last recall, which makes sense. So also just playing out there, but missing a Ramsey trigger back then actually really hurt me here because if I had more antelopes, I could have been constantly swinging into Helena and getting decent trades, or at least knocking down its loyalty. So I can still top deck Vivian. Vivian minus will be able to blow up Scion, which lets me cast Roba, which then lets me go nuts. So yeah, best top deck here would be a Vivian. Subdue false idols. They're just swinging for 7, right? Which actually does kill me and that kills me next turn if I don't. Yeah, I need to top deck Vivian to not, or at least to get back into the game. And Forest, I only have Lumbering Hillock left, so I mean it's not horrible. Top decking Vivian, there isn't a horrible chance of top decking Vivian, so maybe it works out for me. Come on. Bessie's. Oh, that also works. Yeah, kill Scion, play Roba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have enough to play Roba, so yeah, and then that lets me untap and Greenwood Outrider. How much does Greenwood Outrider hit them for? I mean, it kills Helena at the very least. It's a pretty certain kill on Helena. I still need to deal with these two guys. I think that gives me enough mana to recall and hope to hit Vivian, and Vivian minus will kill Aspect, and maybe that's enough to stabilize. Actually, I can also ult in Surveyor to gain some life and stabilize that way. Yeah, I guess so. Also, yeah, just playing out there, but if I sequenced Pell Scatter is better, I could have had one more mana this turn. But I mean, I can't complain too much, Bessie's Brood's top deck does save me here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Float 1 mana, there's no reason to recall beforehand. And yep, there's Roba. Roba also at least buffs my guys in preparation for, outright. Okay, it's buffed everyone, right? Yeah. So that untaps all my things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'm going to start by by recalling to see what I draw. There's lots of decent things I could draw into, though none of them. So that's not included in any of those. I have enough to coalesce RFE and still Greenwood Outrider. No, I can't, and I need to call Helena this turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have enough for Greenwood plus Alton, which lets me survive at least. I can actually put down another Rams. I don't need to put down Ramsey this turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3. I tap. Okay, I need to tap like this. Greenwood Outrider. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5 for turn. How many things do I need to swing at Helena to make sure it dies? I need 7 or 8 power. So unfortunately, that actually means that I need to swing 2 things at Helena, which kind of sucks because that's actually fine because it's Greenwood Outrider is also swinging face. I guess that means I swing these 2 guys at Helena and then swing everything else at face, which I mean I guess that works out. I mean they're just going to take it, or they're just going to let Helena die here though, right? So it's not like I'm actually getting that much out of it. Wait, did I just miss lethal? I should have counted. I think I might have missed lethal because I might have missed lethal. Okay, but also Roba gives my Okay, so I have all my things that flash until next turn. That's useful at least. But I'm pretty sure just missed lethal there. So yeah. So subdue cost -2, right? So they can't actually subdue for free right now. If they want to go for lethal, they would need to animate Serene Chapel now. Okay, cool. I managed to trick them. Did they? Okay, I have one more RFE left. Okay. Alright, so Alton Surveyor is going to make me gain life. Do I need to give them anything else? Do I want to shuffle? I don't think I need to shuffle their subdue just yet. They can just have one. Wait, this loses about. Okay, they didn't have invalidate. Or they didn't know I had no fetch spells left in deck. That was a really scuffed game. I'm pretty sure I missed lethal there. I mean, that's something you have to do when you're playing Outrider, right? You need to calculate lethals with it because it's easy to underestimate how much damage you can do with Outrider. Anyways, that was. I don't think I played that game super well. Is there anything I want to do to my deck game? Not really. I think this deck's actually pretty well built for this matchup. I mean, it matches up pretty well against other big other mid-rangey decks. And I don't really have other ways of. Yeah, I don't really have that many ways of dealing with flyers. Anyways, I can technically Henry to make stuff cost more, but I don't think I want to do that. I mean, Rova was nice, but I don't think I need more Rovas. I think I just run this back. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's the exact kind of curve I want. If they have turn 1 validate, then that's bad for me, I guess. That completely screws my curve over, but hopefully they don't have that. This also doesn't lose to Shifang Hu, so if they're keeping Shifang Hu to hope to stop my ramp, then or to stop my RFEs, then they're going to be very disappointed. It might actually be hard mulling for invalidate turn 1. I mean, they did go down to 5, so either they got horrible. No, they saw quite a bit before mulliganing. So maybe they were hard. I think game 1 they could be hard. They could have been hard mulling for invalidates. And yeah, that's. So how much do I want to play around invalidate? Can I afford to play around? Actually, yeah, I totally can't afford to play around invalidate right now because I don't have turn 2 plays anyways. So, and if I go turn 2 nitrous, then I'm basically guaranteed to always be able to play around invalidate on curve. I think I will go for trying to play around invalidate. Okay, cool. Kernon is going on top. So then next turn I go. I mean, if they tap out for a 2-drop, then I just go nitrous crumbling shrine. You cards are out. I mean, they're still not tapping out yet, so I guess that does mean I need to play around invalidates. I mean, I could also play this untapped to fetch Slumbering Hillock, and then because I think I only need a single blue source for most of the game. Yeah, I think I can go for. I think I can definitely go for that. Oh, they're. Oh, I guess they're realizing that this is going to lock me out of blue. Okay, sure. I guess got me. I mean, actually, this is good because I managed to get them to spend their invalidate on something that's not very useful. Or no, I managed to get them to spend their invalidate on basically for no reason. Well, no, it technically managed to make me not fetch a Lumbering Hillock. But, oh, they're stuck on lands. That's really bad for them. There actually isn't. I can't go Pale Scatter into something right now. But at the same time, I kind of need to not. You know what? Let's try the same thing again. Let's see if they fall for invalidate again. But I do want to get Pale Scatter out first because then Kernon Plus has become a lot more powerful. Are they still going to keep invalidate? I mean, sure. Be my guest. They're not going to do that. They just concede. Cool. They got stuck on lands and then it lost. How much did they hard mull for turn 1 invalidate anyways? They might have just kept a really shaky land light hand just to have the turn 1 invalidate, and it ended up not working out because I played around it. Yep, GG. Well, I mean, game 1 was definitely not played very well, but still ended up winning because I think I had a decent matchup into their deck. Let me check the replays actually. So game 2, what was their hand? Or they kept a 1-lander with 2 invalidates, and then I played around invalidate, and they still drew their second land, and they just didn't get their third land, and yeah, they figured that they're not going to get back from that. Cool. So what was game? I mean, I don't think not sure if there's anything interesting in game 1. Okay, so I guess they didn't have too much this game. I don't think there was that much they could have done this game. Maybe they had a better fetch choice for off of Disciple. Maybe they did have a second Disciple. What did they do with it? Did they just never play it? Huh? Maybe they were still focused on exiling the recalls that they didn't really bother to. Like, what was the point of leaving up? Oh, they needed to stop Rova. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, technically, like, this turn, they could have gone Disciple fetch Polyp Pools. No, yeah, Disciple fetch Polyp Pools, and then Polyp Pools place out naming Rova. And that reduces Subdue down to, oh, still not enough to really get any cheap stuff out of it. Okay, but like this turn, did I have lethal? Did I miss lethal? Let me grab my calculator. So I had what 7 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 worth of trampoline damage. They had 25 life, so I had 28 trampoline damage, and they had 20. Okay, so I did not miss lethal. It would have forced a full block, but it would not have. It would not be lethal, and then Helen gets on tap, and then they get to do stuff. So I think that's what ended up being correct, and then I was just lucky enough to not really have. Oh, okay, and then they went for lethal this turn instead of playing out their other. Oh, no. So this turn, what they could have gone Helena, kill Rova. I still have a pretty good board, and then I swing in, and they're like, I mean, I don't have lethal in, and they get some decent blocks, but I also on top of the million mana and get to keep developing my board state. So yeah, understandable. But yeah, that was game one. So hopefully it goes just as well for me for the next few games.